The United States of America, a nation of remarkable scope and diversity, stands as one of the most influential countries globally, both historically and in the present. Founded in 1776 with the Declaration of Independence, the country originated from 13 British colonies along the eastern seaboard of North America. Over the next centuries, the United States expanded across the continent through wars, treaties, and territorial purchases, eventually becoming the third largest country in the world by land area. The nation is bordered by Canada to the north, Mexico to the south, the Atlantic Ocean to the east, and the Pacific Ocean to the west. Today, the U.S. is a constitutional republic with a federal system, meaning it has a central government alongside individual state governments, each with its own set of laws. The U.S. Constitution, drafted in 1787, remains the supreme law of the land, creating a framework for the structure of the federal government, which consists of three branches: the executive, legislative, and judicial. The president, elected every 4 years, leads the executive branch, while the legislative branch, consisting of the Senate and the House of Representatives, forms the U.S. Congress. The judicial branch, including the Supreme Court and lower courts, interprets the laws. As of today, the United States is home to over 330 million people, making it the third most populous country globally. The population is highly diverse, encompassing a wide array of ethnicities, cultures, and religions, a reflection of the nation's history as a melting pot of immigrants seeking opportunity and freedom. America's economy is the largest in the world, driven by industries such as technology, finance, manufacturing, and agriculture. The country's free market capitalist system encourages private ownership and entrepreneurial ventures, although it has faced challenges such as income inequality, fluctuating economic recessions, and debates over the role of government in providing social welfare programs. The U.S. has played an instrumental role in scientific and technological advancements, from the invention of the airplane by the Wright brothers to the moon landing in 1969, as well as the development of the Internet, the computer, and medical breakthroughs. Its higher education system, with prestigious institutions like Harvard, MIT, and Stanford, has fostered groundbreaking research and innovation. In terms of culture, the United States has had an enormous global influence, particularly through its entertainment industry. Hollywood films, music, television, and fashion have shaped global culture, while American sports such as basketball, baseball, and American football are widely followed worldwide. The country's influence extends into politics and global governance as well. As a superpower, the U.S. is a permanent member of the United Nations Security Council and a founding member of organizations such as NATO and the World Bank. Its military is the most powerful in the world, involved in numerous international conflicts, peacekeeping missions, and humanitarian efforts. However, despite its strengths, America has faced profound social and political challenges throughout its history. The issue of slavery, which culminated in the Civil War 1861–1865, remains one of the darkest chapters in the nation's past, leading to the abolition of slavery but leaving a legacy of racial inequality. The civil rights movement of the 20th century sought to address the systemic racism that persisted, ultimately leading to the passage of landmark legislation such as the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965. Racial tensions and disparities continue to be significant issues in the country, with movements such as Black Lives Matter highlighting ongoing struggles for racial justice. Another defining issue has been the treatment of Native Americans, who suffered from forced relocations, violence, and the erosion of their cultures and lands. Despite these historical injustices, the U.S. has also made substantial strides in advancing the rights of marginalized groups. Women's suffrage was achieved in 1920 with the 19th Amendment, and LGBTQ+ rights have expanded over the past few decades, with the Supreme Court's legalization of same-sex marriage in 2015 marking a historic moment for equality. Throughout its history, the United States has grappled with political polarization. The two major political parties, the Democratic and Republican parties, have sharply differing views on the role of government, social policies, and the economy. This division has often led to gridlock in Washington, particularly when it comes to issues such as healthcare, immigration, and climate change. Gun control has also been a contentious issue, with debates over the Second Amendment and the rise in gun violence leading to calls for reform. Environmental concerns, especially regarding climate change, have sparked political and social movements advocating for sustainable practices, renewable energy, and greater government intervention in reducing the nation's carbon footprint. The U.S. is home to some of the most breathtaking natural landscapes in the world, from the majestic Grand Canyon to the towering forests of the Pacific Northwest and the stunning beaches of Florida. National parks like Yellowstone, Yosemite, and the Great Smoky Mountains attract millions of visitors annually, showcasing the country's commitment to preserving its natural heritage. The country's geographic diversity is mirrored in its cultural diversity, with each state offering its unique identity, from the fast-paced, modern life of New York City to the laid-back, outdoorsy lifestyle of California. Religion has historically played a prominent role in American life, with the majority of Americans identifying as Christian, though the country is home to a wide range of religious beliefs and practices. The separation of church and state, as outlined in the First Amendment of the Constitution, has allowed for religious freedom to flourish, although debates continue over the role of religion in public life. The United States has consistently been a nation of innovation and reinvention, overcoming adversity through its history and continually shaping its identity. From the struggles of the Great Depression to the challenges of the 21st century, including the aftermath of the September 11 attacks, the country has faced numerous trials but has consistently demonstrated resilience and adaptability. American democracy, while not without its flaws, remains an ideal that continues to inspire people around the world. The United States has long represented a symbol of freedom, opportunity, and the pursuit of happiness, but its journey is ongoing, marked by a continuous push for greater equality, justice, and the fulfillment of its founding ideals. Despite ongoing challenges in areas like healthcare reform, the economy, and race relations, the nation's enduring commitment to liberty and democracy continues to shape its path forward. As the global landscape evolves, America's role in international affairs will remain pivotal, influencing everything from technology to diplomacy, economics, and security, ensuring that the nation's impact on the world stage will endure.